first guest has starred in numerous films, including Mean Girls and A Prairie Home Companion. Her new film, Georgia Rule, opens tomorrow. Please welcome Lindsay Lohan. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
That's nice. You get a nice screaming shrieks of joy. It's a nice thing. Settle down, fellas. I'll help protect you. Thanks very much for being here. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got the blonde hair. It looks gorgeous. Of course, I always root for you as the redhead. I like
You're not that red.
I'm not that red, though. I'm not as red as I was when I was a kid. Had the bright orange hair.
Yeah, my hair was much more red as a kid.
Yeah. Do you, I mean, have you thought about, I mean, redheads there's all this very specific, like, mythology about redheads and what we're like. People have always told me things about, oh, you're a redhead, you're like this, you're like that. Have you heard that kind of stuff before?
Yeah, I actually, it's a funny story. I was reading this book my friend got, like, from, like, Urban Outfitters, these, like, redhead, the Playboy books. There's brunette, red, and blonde. Right. And they have all these facts about girls with different hair colors. So they said redheads are more likely to bounce around a classroom, which I can totally say is true.
Right.
They're more vivacious. There's, like, all these things.
Now, I used to hear, people used to tell me that redheads are supposed to be fiery and passionate, and I'd always be like,
isn't everyone in
no,
some way?
you know, huh?
Or isn't everyone in some way?
I think everyone probably is, yeah. I don't think it has probably much to do with your hair color. I was just, when I was in high school, going for anything I could get, you know? Like, I'm passionate because of my red hair? Bam. You have the paler skin, but I've seen pictures of you where you can tan. You can get a tan, right?
I don't really go in the sun, but I have someone that spray tans me.
Oh, you get spray tanned?
Yeah, they actually had to put a line in it in Georgia Roll because I was very tan in one scene.
Right.
And she's here. Her name is Lori. She's in the back. She's awesome. And she said these two girls are following me, and they're like, I wonder, she's got that California tan. I wonder if it's real or spray on.
Right.
And Gary Marshall was like, I have to add a line about it because you're so orange.
Right. Oh, you got very orange. So what happens? Because I've never done the spray tan.
It's not usually orange.
Right.
I just said that lyrics in the back.
Right, but it does, but I've always been intrigued by it because I've never in my whole life had a tan. You go in and do they like put a hairnet on you and then just hose you down? How does it work?
This is awkward. I mean, she has a machine.
She has a machine that
tans
you.
I have a little one, too.
I want to do that, except people would know with me.
She'll do it for you. They already asked.
They asked if they would give me a spray-on tan?
Yes, I know.
We should do an episode where it's like, tune in to the Colonel O'Brien tan episode. Wouldn't that be a good idea? Just one episode? I would look so crazy with a really dark tan. And I'd get a little paint-on mustache. I'd be like, ladies, how are you? Now, you turn 21, was it July 2nd?
Yeah.
This is a big birthday. What are your plans? What are you going to do?
My friends have all coaxed me in to do a party in Vegas.
Do a big party in Vegas? Yeah. Is this party going to get crazy, off the hook, insane?
I'm sure we'll read that it will, but God only knows what I'm going to hear.
You should fool everybody and just have a really quiet dinner at Chuck E. Cheese and then go to bed at like 7 and everyone will be like, what happened?
No, last year I went to Disneyland and it was closed down and there were all these rumors about my friends drinking in Disneyland. I was like, where do you get drinks in Disneyland?
The special castle, I know. That moat is booze, I'm telling you. I fell in it once. It's rum, the whole thing. Someone told me, did you get a tattoo recently?
No. I got it a while ago in New York, but I was on a show and someone asked me about it and they zoomed in on it and now it's a new tattoo.
Right. Oh, okay, so you've had it for a while and it says something. What does it say?
Should we do what we did?
Sure, yeah, just zoom in. What is that?
It says breathe. It's white ink so you can barely see it.
I haven't seen a tattoo like that before.
You can see it.
So it's telling you to breathe. I've noticed a couple. You were turning blue a minute ago and you checked your wrist. It's good. Yeah. No, so that's nice. nice. It just tells you calm down, stay in the moment, that whole, you know.
No.
No, just breathe. Just
no, I forget that it's there. It's just, I just
right, it's good.
No,
now,
I forget to breathe sometimes, and I have asthma, so.
Oh, good.
It helps.
It's
as much as it can.
It's better
mentally.
than one of those ID bracelets.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, put it on there. Now, did I hear something? Because we have something in common, which is we.
Wait, did you just say, did I hear something?
Did I hear something?
I hear a lot of things.
I heard a lot of stuff. I want to ask you.
Oh my God.
I'm getting a transcript of this later. You took your. Possibly, I don't know if this is really going to happen or not, but you might do a role where you're a stripper, and so you were studying stripping with, is it Sheila Kelly?
Yeah.
Because we had her come here on the
Did
show.
you?
She came here on the show, and she's great. She's she's become sort of the guru of teaching everybody how to strip. And I took a class.
It's called S Factor. It's not called pole dancing.
And that's why she got mad when I took my clothes off. I did it, and I was impressed at how hard it is.
It's really difficult.
It's very athletic to. I was swinging myself around the pole, and yeah.
No, it really is hard.
Yeah.
And I've seen women like these girls, like, well, they're like this big. They're really small, some
right.
of them, and they'll be all the way up at the top of the pole, like flip down. It's called. There's one thing called like I think the snake, and
the snake is when you literally go down the pole like a snake and go.
No, it's not.
Lindsay, that's how I do it.
Okay, everyone has their own way of doing things.
I have the least erotic stripping anyone's ever seen. It's time for the snake. But did you enjoy it? Did you have fun? Are you gonna keep it? Because it's become a huge thing. Like in Los Angeles and New York, a lot of women are doing it now. Just instead, it's like an aerobic exercise.
Yeah, my sister came to one of the class. I shouldn't say that. Wow. She's 13.
Don't worry, we'll edit that out. What's that? We won't? Oh, okay.
No, it was fun. I had a lot of fun. It was cool to do it in the movie. I saw half of the scenes of it. It looks really beautiful.
Good. Yeah.
It doesn't look tacky, and it's not. I don't expose that much.
Right. Well, that sounds
cool. But it looked great. It was cool.
Let's talk about this film, Georgia Rule. Okay, this is first of all very cool. You get to work with Jane Fonda. And had you met her before, or is this your first time sort of working with her? No,
I didn't meet. I believe from what I was talking to them about, what I remember was I was the first one attached to the movie.
Right.
And it was two other women, and then we were lucky enough to get Jane Fonda and Felicity, and we all met at the table read.
Right. Oh,
so
okay.
It was really nerve-wracking.
Right. And Jane Fonda, I mean, were you intimidated to work with them? She's such a legend. She has 2 Oscars.
Yeah.
You know, it must be pretty intense to get to work with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the thing with these women is I've been really lucky to be able to work with these older, amazing actresses that are really warm and just really nice to everyone on set, and they don't. I mean, I got set in line once because I was late, but I
heard something about this. Jane Fonda sort of she gave you a talking to. Is that right? What happened?
Well, I was late. I mean, I was being irresponsible. I mean, I was 19 years old.
Right.
God forbid I should be late to something one day, but
right.
I was wrong, and I thank her for being there for me.
So she came and she sort of said, like, you got to get in there. And...
No, she was like, everybody's waiting for you when I was walking into set once. I was like,
right,
thanks.
Right. Yeah. I would, yeah, if it's Jane Fonda.
I was actually late because I was spray tanning in the trailer, too.
So not only were you late, you were orange and dripping, which is...
No, I'm not orange in the movie.
Oh, okay. Well, we have a clip here from Georgia Rule, and this is Jane Fonda is your grandmother in this movie, and you're rebellious. You're going through a troubled phase. Should we say that?
Yeah, I mean, the character's gone through a lot. It's a dark comedy.
Yeah.
And there's ups and downs, but the character, I think we're seeing a lighter scene, which is nice.
Where did you shoot it?
We shot in California.
Yeah. Okay,
it's supposed to be Idaho.
Let's take California, Idaho. It all looks the same.
It actually does.
Spray tan it all.
It looks the same in the movie. It worked out.
We have a clip here, and let's take a look at this clip.
Let me do it.
Yeah, I can do it.
I'm trying to help you. Let me do it.
Fine, I can do it.
Just let me. I'll do it. Tell him to let me. Whoa! Ow! Get him off of me! No fighting! Get him off of me! I didn't start it. He did. Okay.
You started
Shut
it.
up. That's it.
Puncher, Sam. We're here.
Gather your senses.
Oh my God.
You had ample warning about the Lord's name.
Go back and hit her, Sam.
In your mouth.
What?
In your mouth.
No, give it to someone else. Guys want some soap? Just giving out free soap. Bye.
She was raised in California.
They cut something out, you telling me?
No, there's a whole
This is the clip.
scene.
This is exactly as the clip was sent to us, but you said something was cut
Wasn't
out?
like that in the movie when I saw it 2 days ago.
Yeah. Oh, they just send
there's
us a
whole
clip.
part I mean, can I say this on TV?
Yeah, it's okay.
a
We're
line in
very
the movie.
late.
I'm acting.
Yeah.
The little boy, I get up and I'm like, oh my God, you're hard.
Oh my God.
You don't pull a boner in a battle. But it was funny and it was in the scene and it makes people want to see the movie more. And
Well, you'll
now.
see it when you go see the movie. I'm clearly
Really inappropriate.
someone at the studio didn't want us to get. Was that us? We didn't cut that out, right? That's
Maybe
the kind
it
of
was-
stuff we feature at the top of our show. That doesn't get cut on Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Let me promise you right now. Georgia Rule opens tomorrow. Lindsay, thanks so much for making time for us. Nice to see you again. Lindsay Lohan, everybody. We're back. Larry the Cable Guy here.